Hey everybody, Marty here with Camping Forever, and in this video I'm going to be camping, fishing, some cooking, and I'm going to share a few tips I've learned along the way too. Okay, so if you saw the van stuff video, you'll remember this. Got this from my sponsor, and I'm going to try it out tonight. This is from Ozark Trail mess kit. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, it looks simple enough. Oh, okay. Nice. There's a lid. Little measuring cup with no measurements on it. Just a little cup. And a little, cool. Okay, if this goes here, pretty neat. I'm going to try that one out tonight. This one, I'm going to save for in the morning. Pretty neat little kit. I like it. I'm going to use it. So let's talk about the perfect burger. Now, a hamburger is something that's cooked at grills all over the place for birthday parties, camping trips, all kind of different events. But everybody seems to want to do it. I don't want to say, yeah, I do. I want to say wrong. Everybody seems to do it wrong. Because when I get to the party, these burgers are like hockey pucks. They're just thin and they're dried out. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over the perfect burger for any occasion. Cookouts, camping trips, just birthday parties, just anything. I'm going to show you how to do it the right way, to where people will take a bite and say, wow, that's a good burger. I know it's a simple thing. Burgers are very common. It's a simple meal. So it just bugs me that it's not done the right way. So I want to do it the right way today, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, and then we'll look at it and we can see the difference. Okay, so let's do that right now. I'm getting kind of hungry anyway. Go. Best knife there is right there. All I use is salt and pepper. Oh. Okay, let's take a look at these coals. These are good and hot. So what I'm going to do, small disclaimer guys, don't do what I do. This is just what I've always done. This is how I do it. I'm going to give these coals a little shake, let them spread out a little bit, and let them settle. There we go. Now see that right there, when you see that red glow, that's still a little too hot. I'm going to give them a chance to cool just a little bit before I put that grate on it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the grate on it, let it be cooking, getting hot. Just like that. Now I'm going to let that cool just a little bit more. Ooh, yeah, that's too hot. You don't want it too hot, you want it just right. So we're just going to let that sit. Okay, so they still have a nice glow to them, but they've all turned gray. There's a couple of black spots, and that's a much better temperature for cooking burgers. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on. So what I did was I poked some holes in this aluminum foil that I used to make the burgers with. I poked some holes in it, and I just set it on the top of the grate. And now we're just going to let them cook. In just a minute, we're going to cover them up. I'll go ahead and cover them now. I'm going to make sure my side vents are open. I love this little grill. All right, let's check on them now. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip them. Perfect. Look at that. That looks great. Oh yeah. Now we just let it cook. Now after I flipped them, I'm going to leave the lid off and let them cook this way. Okay, so this is the part where you gotta fight your instincts back. People always want to start mashing them at this point. They're close to being done. They're still bleeding just a little bit, but they're cooking in all that nice juice. So don't go mashing them. Leave them alone. Let them cook just a little bit longer. You see they've still got some blood coming out right there. Got some boats going by with some loud music playing. But anyway, this right here is what we're talking about. Okay, these are looking really, really good here. Now let's test them out a little bit. And what I do is I just mash down in the center, just like that. See all those clear juices? Nice and clear. See that clear juice? Well, that one's still got a little bit to go. Not quite ready yet. When you see that clear juice, you know they're just about done. So I'm going to give those just a few more minutes. And I'm going to get started on this. This right here is a really useful tool when you're camping. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I'm trying out this little pot here, or pan, or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna try it out. Oh yeah, that looks good. Got the burgers, they're almost done. Almost. I like mine a little pink, like I said before, so I'm going to go ahead and pull one of them off. Bun size. Bun size is fun size. Remember that. Okay. That looks good. So, you guys can top yours off however you want. Some people like lettuce, tomato, and all that crap. I prefer not to have the garden on there. But I will take some cheese. It ain't a cheeseburger without cheese. Okay. Mustard. Okay. Ketchup. And this is the controversial part. Dill pickle relish. Gotta have it on a burger, guys. They're not just for hot dogs. Nice and messy. See how nice and juicy that is? Look at that. Oh yeah, perfect. It's not flat, it's not cooked to death, and it's running clear. That's what I like to call running clear. That means it's perfect. That's good stuff right there. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this, but that's how you make the perfect burger. Perfect. So I was just sitting here eating, and there's a whole bunch of deer just came up to the campsite. Pretty cool. There's a bunch of them. Okay, everybody. Well, it's late. Let's see. It's late here at the campground. I'm gonna take you for a little stroll. It's time to go to bed. Had a lot of fun today. Cooking out and hanging out by the fire. That's what I've been doing for the past, I don't know, a couple hours. Hanging out by the fire, listening to some music, and just enjoying it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to crawl in here and go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Let's get started. Well, I went and got my mosquito net tent gazebo type thing out of storage. And we got it set up over our picnic table, but when we were setting it up, I noticed something. This thing is full of ants. Just ants all over it. This is the little cover for it. Just covered in all those little ants. So I sprayed them down real good. And Dad made it to camp this morning. He's going to be camping with me tonight. Let me show you his little setup here. He'll be nice and cozy tonight. And of course the camper van did an awesome job. My little bed I got set up. It's a mess right now. I need to straighten it up, but it did really well. So we had a good night last night. So today it's time for R&R. Well, this is my little fishing pole that I found. It expands like that, but I broke the tip, so I had to duct tape it in true camping fashion. But yeah, this is a telescoping fishing pole, and I just got one of these little guys on there. I'm gonna go down there and test it out and play around a little bit. Don't expect to really catch anything, but you never know. It's dusty. Let's go give it a try. Water is super choppy out there. There's too many boats going by. This would probably be good early in the morning or late in the evening. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got on the border Mexican grill cafe style chips. We've got some rice, cheese, and Hormel chili. with beans. And I put it all together, as you saw, and now it's on the grill. Everything's cooking. I've never done this before, so this is going to be a trial and error kind of thing. And we're just going to see how this comes together. It's going to be an adventure on the campground. So let's see what happens. I've got the water boiling for the rice. So I've seen other people do this before, and so I figured neighbors with dogs. Anyway, I've seen other people do this before, and I thought I'd give it a shot, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, let's see the finished product here. Well, that looks pretty good to me. I guess we're about to try it. Now I need to see if the rice is done. Yeah, it looks done too. All right, well, cut that off. We're gonna dish it out here. All right, well, here's the taste test.
This stuff is really delicious. Outstanding job by Chef Marty. Rice and
Camp nachos.
what?
Camp nachos.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but it is really good. Thank you, Marty.
All right. Well, there you go. It's a success. Now I'm going to dig in. Well, we got up and got moving. Got some coffee going on over here. So we're getting packed up, and we're gonna close this trip. But before we do, I just want to share a few things with you. A few campground tips I've picked up along the way. When you come to a site like this, it's a very, very nice place. I've really enjoyed the stay here at River Forks. But I always like to leave this place a little better than I find it. Nothing aggravates me more than getting to a camp spot and finding trash laying around all over the place. So when you go out camping, make sure you leave it better than where you left it. Some of them are nice enough you don't have to, but people leave trash laying around, and it just makes for a ugly stay. So yeah, that's one tip that I've learned along the way. Another one is, let's talk about the campfire for a minute. This now that's the wood that I burned last night, and there's no trash in there. It's pretty clean, but I am going to leave that wood. But anyway, when I start a fire, I don't use any type of chemicals. A lot of people like to pour gasoline or pour lighter fluid and all that stuff, and that's fine. You know, if you want to do that, whatever. Personally, the best thing that I've found so far is this right here. This is all natural. There's no chemicals. It's made with all natural hardwood, and it really, really works good. I used it last night, and it started the fire up pretty quickly. So when you use a bunch of chemicals and gasoline and lighter fluid, you get that aroma with it too. You get that chemical smell. I don't like that. I like the fire to be nice and clean. I use those hardwood. I would recommend that you get some of those made by Kingsford and use that for your fires. Don't put off any type of terrible, chemically overwhelming odors from your campfire. So that's just a little tip I've learned along the way. I've used gasoline before, and I've used lighter fluid and soaked the wood down and all that stuff, but it's really not necessary. I get those natural hardwood little rolls there, and it starts it up just fine. But anyway, I'm going to close this video out here, and next weekend we'll be doing it again. Every weekend we'll be somewhere doing something outdoors. Got some motorcycle rides coming up. Got a motorcycle camping trip coming up where we're going to pack a tent and everything we need on the motorcycles, and we're going to take those out. So anyway, I'm going to walk down here to the lake real quick, and it's nice and calm today. Got a little bit of a breeze blowing, but I think you should be able to hear me okay. But I'm gonna spin you around here. Nice and calm water. All weekend long there's been boats flying by here, and the water's been so choppy, messy. But this is nice. But anyway, thank you for watching. Until the next time, stay safe, happy, healthy, and free. And we'll see you on the next trip. Thanks, guys.